there is a blue sky on Paris, and this is important because it gives a good image of the pretty good mood of the French business, because it was a business approach by the government, and this is exactly what we were expecting. Of course, the situation is tricky, as you said. Tricky, but there are good signs. The recovery in June and July has been the strongest since 50 years. In fact, it's since the third trimester of 68, after the events of 68. So there is a strong potential. And Churchill is very fashionable these days. We quote him when he was saying that behind any difficulty, there are some opportunities, and we are decided to take advantage of these opportunities.
Over the longer term, we have seen some resistance to the president's moves to reinvigorate the French economy and society. Of course, we've seen the famous Gilets jaunes protests as well. Has the COVID-19 crisis and the president's handling of it nullified some of those criticisms, or do you think actually over the longer term will it exacerbate some of those criticisms?
It's hard to say, and of course the sanitary situation will have a strong impact on I would say on the mood of the people. But we don't expect something of the same kind that the Gilets jaunes story. First of all, story never repeats itself, and people are cautious. I mean, we have to face something which is coming from nowhere, which is this virus. And we have to develop solidarity, and there is a need to go back to work. So as you said, there is a need. It's tricky in the sense that we have to make a good balance between being cautious and being active. And there is no question about the fact that we have to start taking all the cautious measures, socially speaking, sanitary speaking. But also we have some good news on the sanitary situation. We know better how to face the consequences of the virus, and to take care of the people who are infected. So, well, I think the mood is positive, and we want to start again, and to make the recovery, to use the recovery, and the plan of the government is a supply plan against a demand one. It has also chosen equity against debt. So these are good signs. We want to develop growth through investment, which is a key thing, and consumption. And this is what is at stake now, is to start again and keep some trust in the near future.
As you just said, it's a supply plan, rather a demand one that is being put in place by the French government. So I wanted to ask you, do you think that cut to VAT, like we've seen in Germany, would be beneficiary to the French economy that is, as we know, so reliant on household consumption?
Question is the simple answer. We have never asked for that, and for a good reason. After the containment, the people have saved a lot of money. There are more than 100 billion which has not been spent, and which has been saved as a protection, and we have to take advantage of that. So it's not a problem of demand. The point is how to encourage people to spend, to consume, and companies to invest. So the VAT would not be the good answer to that question. It would be a demand approach, which is not our case. The situation is very different from Germany.